All right, friends, it's been a minute, but we are outside and it's 9:02. It's a late night. We're going to do a little hibachi party at one of my ex-co-workers' home, and it should be a good time. So I decided to take you guys with me. You want to come? Let's go.
Oh, this party, though, for real, is because me and the girls were riding together, and we went out, and Miss Kim had us dying. I said, Miss Kim, you need to really do some comedy. Let me be your manager, right? Like, I'm scared. I said, okay, I'm gonna give you a little set. You can do that, Mike. And I said, you know what? Larry's funny as fuck too. You know what? We are campers. I'm gonna put y'all on the spot, but I know talent. So we're gonna do a couple of. You got the coin. We're gonna dance. We're gonna eat. We're gonna get tipsy, and then we're gonna go home.
Okay. You are. Hey family, it is Saturday, May the 2nd, and I've had a long day at work. I had some clients that was a little bit nasty nice to me, and it just kind of threw my whole day off. So I think that I'm going to add some magic to my day and go see Michael Jackson. I wanted to go see him last week, but I don't know. I was getting my mirror hung. So I'm going to have to show you guys that later. Um, yeah. I called Braylon. He said he was down. It's 6 o'clock. I'm trying to catch the 6:30, but I think that's pressing it. If we can go to 6:30, that'll be great. If not, we'll catch the 7:30. But yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do tonight. MJ to the rescue. All right, I'll see y'all in a minute. Well, good morning. It is Sunday morning, and it is a reset day, like always. Sunday, we're trying to do some home improvements or kind of reprogram myself to get ready for the next week on Monday morning. What are we gonna do today? Well, I said I was gonna paint this little tray ceiling. Oh, Texas and their nets. I looked up and the little net was flying and the thing. I got all these little devices and the little light. I don't know if you can see them. The little bug catching light. But to no end. It's their season and they say they're out and they're better. So yeah, I'm gonna paint the tray and I'm gonna do it the alpaca by Sherwin Williams. I already have the paint. I don't know where my painter's tape is, so we're gonna have to go to Sherwin Williams. I also purchased, I have a retainer on, so I'm sorry. I also purchased the largest ladder in the world. Okay, it's behind me. I was thinking that this ladder was like an indoor step ladder. It did say 8 steps, but in my imagination, I'm 5 feet tall. I figured, oh, oh, okay. I just invalidated my whole point because I guess that is 8 feet, and maybe it's not so tall. Maybe I'm crazy. But I bought this ladder, and what I'm gonna do is go to Sherwin-Williams, get some paint brushes, some tape, some more tape, and we're gonna paint this tray. We may or may not do some stuff outside with the yard. Um, it just depends on the time frame. Well, I'm gonna say we're not gonna do that this week, but later on. But I have been working on different things out there. I glued the pebbles that I got last year, that little walk path pathway. I'm just so off the track. Like, it's been 2 weeks and I can't get back in the flow. And since I have to wear this retainer, that makes it even worse. And that's another reason why I came in here. But yeah, I had the pebble walk path put out there, and those little bitty rocks keep going everywhere. So I got some of the rock glue, and I glued that, and I also added a little bird fountain. Do y'all want to see it? With a little Amazon little Peter Packer picker packer, but so yeah, I added a bird feeder and the little water spark thing that makes the water go up. It was spouting up, but now the sun is a little shady, so it's not. So I added those things to the yard and what I need to do out there. I don't know if you can see, but those are my hydrangeas. We didn't have a lot of rain, so I have to go in there and go and get that weeds, the different weeds out. But the flowers are coming back. Uh-oh. The flowers are coming back from the storm because the storm kind of got the best of it. And they actually budding and getting some little flowers. Last year I didn't have any like buds in them or flowers. But yeah, that is my bird feeder. And I wish the sun would come out so you can see the water go bloop, bloop, bloop. I need to do something with that hanging basket, but again, that's probably not this video. But you see, this is the tray that I'm gonna paint. So we're finna go to Sherwin-Williams. I mean, y'all ain't been a lot of places with me, so y'all going to Sherwin-Williams. Come on, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? Let me get my purse. Okay, goods are secured. Cost me almost $50, but here we go. On the way back home. Okay, I thought that was gonna be a little easier because I had the ladder, but the ladder is wobbly on one side, and they did give me like some replacement little leg things. I can't find them, but we got it all done. Can you see? I don't know if the camera's showing you it. it all taped up. Now we're ready for paint. I'm gonna get the paint together, get my little drop cloth, and I'll be right back. So I don't really know how to angle this so that you can see what I'm doing. But we do have the paint going. It looks a little different, but it been kind of up for a while. I'm not trying to see. They carefully lifted him and struck all up and then drove him back and they kept him overnight in a wooded area. And then that same vehicle was used by the hunting clients the next day. Again, I'm a little concerned because it's probably gonna take two coats, but it looks very light. And it looks very light, and I'm concerned. Let me turn this TV down. And the quite methodical, they were all planned out, and in my head, this wasn't then a hit and run. I'm concerned. This was potentially murder. I'm concerned that it's not gonna show up like I want it to. Because it's supposed to be like almost like a very tan color. And again, it's old paint. I haven't had it for a while. And I also done had people doing work on the house. So it could say this, but they could have switched it. I don't know. I'm just gonna see it through. It's paint. It's only paint. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, I'm gonna call it a wraps on the paint job. I just finished up putting two coats of paint on the ceiling. I'm not impressed. I mean, I have the same paint on the ceiling in my bedroom. It stands out more. Here in this area, it's very subtle. I want it subtle, but I wanted the dimensions of colors because I added the brown and then we did the dovetail and the alpaca on the ceiling. I thought that it'd just kind of, get me out of sterile white mode, but it really didn't do much. But I am planning on adding some crown molding in the tray, so maybe that'll make it pop out even more. I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna paint it no other color because the hardest thing to paint is a ceiling, and I don't want to do it anymore. Guess what, y'all? I did my first live, so if you want, do I have this on back, girl? Don't judge me. It's on backwards, but it's the end of the night. Hey, I'm about to get ready for bed, and I ain't worried about it. But yeah, I did my first live on YouTube today, and it was a cute little moment. I think I'm gonna start adding that to the content, maybe once a week, just doing a chit chat with me. But here's the only thing: Yeah, I'm gonna have to come over there on the live because I was over there talking to myself, but I did post a live and it is some good information on how well I schemed over it, you know. So it's like my journey from Shreveport, why I decided to come to Houston, what I did to come to Houston, and you know, my plans once I got to Houston. I mean, it's cute. It ain't that deep. Like I'm not going in deep. I'm just kind of skimming the surface. And if you like that, if you want to know more, then maybe I do some more lives, kind of going in deeper with the different experiences that I had in Houston. Cause let me tell you, when I moved here, what my Angelo said, life for me ain't been no crystal stairs. It been having splinters and boards towed up. Oh, man, I went through some things. Houston really challenged me, but in a good way. And through those challenges, greatness happened, and I'm I'm on some next level stuff. So I'm grateful for the move because it pushed me. I'm not at my destiny, but towards my destiny a little bit faster. You know, sometimes you can get stagnated in a place and you hear it and you know you need to move, but you kind of scared. So I moved to Houston at a time where I was just kind of forget it, I ain't got nothing to lose moment. And I just packed up everything and came. But all of that's in the live. Well, let me not. I don't want to sell the live too much because it's not that. I didn't go into too much detail, like I said, but I did give you a little bit of information. And again, maybe I can create a segment on that and I go live at least once a week. But you know what? I miss you guys because I ain't seen y'all in a couple of weeks. Your mother been just not feeling herself. Like I've been moving, but I haven't been productive and I haven't been motivated. So I was just doing the bare minimum. So picking up the camera was a little challenging for me. And what made me feel a little bit better was MJ. We went to see the movie and I showed you some clips of that, me and Braylon. And when I left out there, I just felt good. I felt like dancing. Dance. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can't do it, but I felt really good, and I mean I've been singing Michael Jackson all week long. Now we have some good artists that's out like Chris Brown and Usher, but nobody is like Michael Jackson, Prince, and then before them James Brown. Just that feel good. Damn. Well, I mean I fooled with Chris real hard and Usher, but it was a different time. You know, like Michael Jackson would make 5,000 people fall out. Like I used to watch his concerts on HBO, the home box office network, on a Sunday when it came out, and I was in tears watching this man perform. I don't know what he had over us, but MJ was magical. It'll never be another Michael. And just watching the movie and watching his nephew embody the essence of him. I mean, every dance step. If you squint your eyes, you would think that that was Michael. I mean, I guess his dad's Jermaine, and they all got the same. I would say DNA, but surgeons. Alexa, stop. They all had the same surgeon, so they all had the same nose and cheek. But you know that I don't want to talk bad about the king of pop. But go see the movie. But do not expect for it to tell you something you didn't know about MJ because it's not like a documentary or anything. It's not gonna go deep into his life. It's more so about the performance and it's more so about the dad and a little bit about the brother, but it's more so about the dad relationship with Mike and we see a little bit of interaction with Catherine. We never really seen or heard Catherine talk that much, but we knew Michael loved his mother dearly. But a little bit of interaction, but it will be a part two. Sign me up. I'll pay for my tickets now because I will go to that. Braylon was in it in the movie, and he was just like, "Did you see that, Braylon? I saw it in 1980 when he did it on the stage for the first time, and it was Michael Jackson. He was so excited about the moonwalk. And then when he did that little side step, you know how Mike be going, I can't do it. But you know how he be doing his feet and it be to the side. It's almost like a side moonwalk. Oh my God. That boy was like, so imagine if he was growing up with me and he seen that. Baby, he'd be crying. Michael Jackson made grown men cry. God. And then all on my timeline was like clips of Michael Jackson back in the day and his performances. And it just, I'm just stuck on in the rabbit hole. And I'm like, Michael, we love you. We love you, MJ. Now, dude, we have any artists like that other than Chris Brown and Usher? Because they still not Michael Jackson level. It's kind of like the Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan. Nobody thinks anybody is greater than Michael Jordan. But it was just that time. We ain't never seen nobody fly. Now they kind of doing that every day, but whew, those were the days. But anyway, cousins, I'm gonna get off of here. But I promise I won't leave you again. Not for too long. But check out the live. Like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And